Welcome, my name is Rich, and this is a laid-back Let's Play of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Today, we are continuing our missions, such as exploring the Flesh Raider camp, and we've also got a mission or a quest to come out over here. Ah, there's someone with a quest for us as well. Here we are.
The Force is strong with you, but don't think you're invincible. Like you, my padawan showed great talent. She was strong-willed, thoughtful, such potential. She would have served the Order well. But the Flesh Raiders extinguished her life. I sensed her final moments. Terror, agony, then nothing.
I've increased... Well, I've done what I can to increase the text size. It's not actually like a text size slider. I had to increase the scale of the whole, like, interface section, which has resulted in the text being larger, but it's not the same thing as like directly controlling the text to make it bigger. And this is as far as the slider will go in the bigness direction. So if this is still not legible, I apologize. There's not really anything I can do about that.
Something stronger than hunger must be forcing the Flesh Raider's hand.
I wish I knew, but I believe we are close to an answer. If we understand the Flesh Raiders' culture, what motivates their violence, we may yet forge peace. Unfortunately, our emissaries are met with aggression. The latest team fled, but not before witnessing strange idols in the Flesh Raiders' camp. Do these idols fuel the creature's rage? What do the Flesh Raiders gain from their worship? To know, someone truly brave must examine the idols.
Okay, this is where we find out more about why the Flesh Raiders attack everything that isn't a Flesh Raider.
The Flesh Raider's motivations will soon be known to the Jedi.
I would shield you from the Flesh Raiders, but this task is too vital. Inspect the idols and record your findings. Stare into the face of what they value most, and ignore no detail, however trivial. Once you're done, give the data to myself or Master Wix, my ally in this cause. He's attending to the pilgrims in Kalikori village.
Righto. I should probably say, I try to make sure that I say every time at the beginning of a stream, I'm not like someone who is capable of super tight plays, so I will not be making perfect decisions with my powers at all points. In fact, I will rarely, I expect, make perfect decisions. And I will just take the game as it comes. I won't be like power gaming through rushing to max level. I'm just gonna take my time, talk about things that interest me in the story, or probably point out grammar mistakes. That's a thing I do. Talk about things that I enjoy or things I think could have been better. I've also turned off the music, and that is because my first VOD of this had copyright claims on the music it was demonetized basically. It wasn't taken down or anything, but it was demonetized because of copyright claims to the music in a couple of places almost immediately. So obviously the owners of the music, Disney, I think currently, have bots that just trawl through absolutely everything to do with Star Wars. Now, the first piece was there was two pieces of copyright claim music. The first one was just the opening crawl with the fanfare and the theme of Star Wars. Now, that I think would have played even if I had music off, and so I wouldn't have been able to avoid the copyright claim there. And so the second one in the same video doesn't really matter as much. Not that I'm expecting to make much money from monetization, if any. But the point is still that the video cannot be monetized. And in the off chance that I do eventually become able to add ads, I guess, to the video, I've turned off the music so that future VODs put on YouTube will not also be copyright claimed and demonetized. Now, it remains to be seen whether I can still be monetized despite my swearing. And discussion of certain themes of violence. But without the music, I stand a better chance. I did say during the first stream that I really like the music, and I think that it's very atmospheric. It's very, very Star Wars, and it really adds to the experience. So I would recommend, unless it's not your style, giving the music a chance at least, because I think that it adds to the experience, as I said.
Jedi, you came. I was afraid. I didn't think you'd make it. You have to be fast. You have to find my son before he's hurt.
Just relax, okay? Everything is taken care of.
I don't understand. What about your son?
I knelt at the temple gates. I begged for Jedi help. Isn't that why you came? The Flesh Raiders took him a week ago. They came at twilight. One of them was just covered in blood and scars. He dragged my son away. Listen, our scout saw Vio, my son, on Tython's Ridge. That's where the Raiders have their camp. They say he's hurt. He's bleeding and limping, but he's alive. He's waiting for rescue.
Yeah, no, I'm not here because you knelt at the Jedi temple gates or steps. I can't remember exactly what she said. I'm here because you have this icon over your head of like a triangle, and that you know what? Never mind. It's cool. I'm here because that's why. I'll help.
That's what I do best.
If you can't find him on Tython's Ridge, look for a sign. Something he'd leave behind as a signal. He had a satchel with him. He could leave that. The Flesh Raiders will try to stop you, but I've seen Jedi fight. Help me, Jedi. Help him.
So, in the Jedi Knight mission, the campaign storyline, there is a mission here, I think, that involves what's this? Yeah, toxin mine. That involves Flesh Raiders placing toxin mines on the farms, and then like tunneling in to surprise attack when you shut them off. Obviously, we're not going to get to see that, being as we're not Jedi Knights, we're Jedi Consuls, but and there's also a mission from this guy. Oh no, that's Master Meeb Wix, who is one of the people you can hand in the Flesh Idol Examination quest too. It's this guy, I think. Oh no, here we are. Tython. Yeah, it wouldn't be someone who is just called Kalikori Village Militia. It would be someone with a name.
You can do nothing for me now.
But it seems like that's also a Jedi Knight only mission, I think. I guess we'll find out as we play. Yeah, may as well. Work our way forwards. Vibrate. Oh yeah, there is a loot. What's the word I'm looking for? A special, a unique, an elite mob over this ridge that we tried to attack a couple of levels ago. Didn't really do very much. We lost that battle, in fact. No. There we go. And now we are a couple of levels higher. We'll give him another shot, I think. Assuming he's not been taken down recently and is spawned. Oh, he is not available. That sucks. Oh well. Onward. I think there are any other ways in. Oh no. Oops. Hello. How's it going, chaps? Ooh. Credit chips. Oh. I thought maybe it was like some kind of thing I could hand in to a trader. In exchange for a certain amount of credits, but no. I think this game has that. Like, I got Yeah, credit certificate for logging in. So the game does have that kind of thing. And I suppose, I mean, depending on how many credits this is worth, I suppose all of these kind of count as credit certificates, just like not very many credits at a time. Hello. Suddenly spawned back in. What's the best way to these? There's one down there. And there's one like up here somewhere. That's actually kind of a pain to get to. Because like this whole area is like a bit of a maze of up and downy bits. It's a stone that's been carven into a vaguely humanoid shape with some glowy bits stuck in it and some, well, it's not rope, is it? It's carvings around it. Can I get up this way? Maybe. Yes, it seems that I can. Splendid. Do I have to go around? Jedi rock! Jedi pebbles! Maybe that's a stupid joke. Well, that hasn't prevented me from making stupid jokes before. I don't think there's anything there we need. Oh hey, that wasn't a rock. That was a storage container, I guess. So it's not always rocks. That's good. One more. Or, oh no, that's Find Vio's satchel, isn't it? Okay, so that's, we've completed Flesh Raider fact finding. Now there's a cave up here and I don't remember what happens in the cave. It might just be a... Hold on. Hunter's Eye, explore the Flesh Raider's cave. Apparently it is a quest for us. That's good. Odd that it doesn't have one of those like fields over the door that would be green if it's for us and red otherwise. Hurrah! Level 10. Do I have... what was it? I never decided on a path, did I? Apparently... balance is dots and telekinetics is burst. And one person said that balance felt a bit more mobile. I don't know, I feel like going with telekinetics and being a bursty sort of character. Telekinetic wave. Sends a wave of telekinetic energy that deals a bunch of damage to up to 8 targets within 8 meters of the primary target. Nice. And I can't buy anything else because I don't appear to have any other points to spend. But I did get a new ability. Oh, interesting. So we'd be coming up here regardless of which story we were doing. It's just that this way is for Jedi Knights and this way is for Jedi Consuls. Consular. Wow. Didn't even need the oops, the second attack. That's a beefy attack, isn't it? A big eye. So Kaizen Fess is a hunter. We will find out more about his beliefs on the subject as we get to know him. He's the companion, the first companion you get as a Jedi Consular.
Sorry, I don't understand what you mean by Jagannath points.
I'm surprised that Togruta Jedi don't know anything about the Scorekeeper and Jagannath points, because Togruta are also a hunter society. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe not as much as Trandoshan, but they are still a hunter society. From what I've gathered from reading Star Wars fanfic.
So hunting is how you serve your goddess, this scorekeeper, and increase your status.
Nothing I can decipher, or I could use your help. Let's ask for help.
Apparently not. Do you have any ideas?
Ask for help and then immediately discard it. That's a good idea.
I should examine them. Maybe piling up the oldest bones is somehow significant to the Flesh Raiders.
I mean, we have seen piles of bones like this in other caves, but that doesn't mean that they are anything to do with Flesh Raiders.
Thanks for coming so fast, Jedi. That Flesh Raider stench was making us dizzy.
How did you get in here? You don't have any weapons. He appears to have a blaster pistol, and probably him as well, if we can just about see.
There's Flesh Raiders all over these caves. Didn't they see you?
Nayland cut a path for us. He hid his
there we
scent,
go.
then took those things down in a flash. Nayland said to wait for you. You've got something he needs. He has to find this Fount of Rajavari to keep defending our village. I'm sorry. You were straight with us. But I have to take whatever first blade you found in Kaleth. Nayland needs it.
Just straight up attack? Nah. Listen, Nayland is insane. I mean, it's a good tactic. I don't have that many credits. I don't know how many she'd want. But it does give us light side points. Do I care that much about light side points? I don't think so.
Nayland only cares about the Fount of Rajavari. Sending you here risked your lives when he supposedly wants to save you.
You don't get it. We're scared. Nayland hardly comes into the village now. Barely eats or sleeps. And when you talk to him, his eyes are so strange.
I can't give Nayland what he wants. Stand down and I'll do what I can for him.
Something terrible's happening, isn't it? Keep your artifact, whatever it is. Keep it away from Nayland. Jedi, please, don't hurt him. Whatever Nayland's become, he did this for us.
Here in this cave, we Founders discussed our vision for the Jedi Order. And I, Rajavari, listened. I listened as they carefully crippled our newborn order, as they argued for mediocrity. It shall not stand. I have laid my plans. With my army made from Tython's true dark sons, I will purge this council of fools while they chatter.
Wait, what does he mean by Tython's true dark sons?
Only my apprentices and I will survive. From Kaleth, we will mold the Jedi into what we deserve to be.
Obviously, this
If
doesn't
the
work
hilt
out.
of the first blade has been returned, we succeeded. And the future follows the path we left. Follow, Seeker. Follow the path to the Fount of Rajavari. It is time.
I understand a little. It's maddeningly unclear. Yeah, let's ask for Master Yuan's help, shall
Let's
we?
take this back to the Jedi Temple. Master Yuan can help us interpret it.
disappeared quick, didn't he? So this is where the very first Jedi Council met and talked. I mean, obviously it's been refurbished a bit since then. They probably moved the table that I assume was there. Put up some tents. Maybe added the bones? I don't know. Maybe the first Jedi Council was really into bone collecting. I wonder what that's supposed to be. It's like a rocket engine. This looks like nothing so much as like rocket exhaust to me, but I suppose it could be anything, couldn't it? It's obviously safe to stand under. My buffs don't have long left. Oh yes, we still had that, didn't we? This area's busy, isn't it? I think this starts... Well, I mean, obviously it starts a cutscene because there's a speech bubble
Jedi?
thing over his head.
Oh, thank the matriarch.
Jedi talk. Jedi peace.
He wants to speak to you. He's too weak to fight.
Jedi peace.
He needed someone to help him communicate. That's why he took me away. Why he's letting us meet. I've been trying to teach him your language.
Yes, evidently.
Have you been hurt?
I'm cut and bruised, that's all. I...
Head thing talk. Head thing talk. Learn power.
I'm trying. Please, I'm trying. He thinks he has power. He thinks he can use the Force, and he wants Jedi to train him.
Can he really?
Sensitivity to the Force is an extremely rare trait.
I know, I told him that. He really believes he's like the Jedi, though. He says he can feel the Jedi's power when he comes close to the temple. He says he can smell power in the rocks. It makes him strong. The other Flesh Raiders serve him because they fear his curse. But the Force overwhelms him. He needs to learn from the Jedi to control the power. He's weak.
Does he even understand what he's asking? What Jedi training involves?
I'm not sure. He thinks the Jedi are hunters.
Take power. Hunt power. Go rock den. Head thing flesh.
He won't let me go unless you help him get into the Jedi Temple. You can do that, right? Get
You
the
got-
Jedi Masters to train him?
All of that from Rock Den head thing. Okay.
I'll go to the temple and see what I can do.
Rock den power. Go rock den. Go tree den.
We can meet you outside the Flesh Raider's den. We'll make camp along the path and watch for you. But be careful. I'd like to go home very soon.
There is no need for careful when you are violent and powerful. But that's not the Jedi way. This isn't... Apparently this isn't teleporting, this is calling a transport. A shuttle has been dispatched. There we go.
I've studied the Flesh Raider's idols. Here are my notes.
Auror, Magla Resese, Purmatuto Gisafin Grudo Simnia Supa. Ek Farkak Sara Furflastu, Grania Mimi Vrami, Hev Vico Omlipi Arinu. Hef Scam Pimio Helka Twitter. Hever Zegnaekio Upflow Compa.
So I don't remember whether there's any more to that.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
Quest line. I think there might be. That just gets us 3,000 credits, which is nice.
Return to your post.
Might be worth just buying more space. Space is good. It's not like I need to spend the cash on anything else at the moment. Now I have a hand in, well, I've got two hand-ins here, and I think, yeah, I mean I do have to do this, but there is also a quest you can pick up from around here that takes you in here, so I'm going to come over to the Jedi Temple first.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
I suppose I could have just gone to the Jedi Temple and handed in that quest that I just handed in at the temple. Still no quest from him. He might be... I don't remember whether I did... Oh, hey, that's cool power. Whether I did the droid combat test with the consular character I was playing, or had before this, or whether it was just Jedi Knight characters. Trainer, right, yes. Consular trainer.
You are wise to seek further enlightenment.
Speed of piloting. Subscribers access this ability at level 10. Subscribe now to unlock this ability. Force of Will demonstrates your force of will, purging all incapacitating and movement impairing effects. Nice. Force potency. Grants 2 charges of force potency, which increases your force. This is a buff, isn't it? Combat buff. Let's put that there. Mind Crush. Crushes the target's mind with the force, instantly dealing kinetic damage and adding an additional damage over time. Cool.
May the force be with you.
Oops. So how does this compare? 40 force, 40 force. It's a cooldown and it's got the same range. Okay. So it's got a cooldown rather than it being having a cast time. Ah, yes. Talk to a Jedi trainer to ask whether he'll take on a Flesh Raider. You know, it's surprising how many Force sensitives there are on Tython, right nearby the Jedi Temple, and no Jedi have noticed. So there's what's his face? There's the oh damn, I don't remember his name. The Twi'lek dude and the Flesh Raider.
Forgive me, young Jedi, but I do not have time to give lessons these days. My only concern is administering to the Order's new recruits. If you are here on an unrelated matter, I fear I have no help to offer.
I'm recruiting someone. Let me explain the situation.
I'm here on business, Master. I found a Flesh Raider who wants to be a Jedi.
A Flesh Raider? You're serious? My understanding is that those creatures are primitive, cruel, and bloodthirsty. Not ideally prepared for the lifestyle of a Jedi.
That's why we should help. If we don't, someone dies.
If we want to change their ways, we have to start somewhere.
I am reluctant to accept candidates purely to effect wider change, but I hear what you say, and I would know your thoughts. Even assuming this recruit is strong in the Force, do you really think such a dangerous student could be taught?
You've had harder students. I don't know that. I also don't want to place... The reason I chose not to say, well, someone's life hangs in the balance is that I didn't want to place that on his taking, like a condition on him taking on a student, because it shouldn't be a factor.
If he stays untrained, he'll go to the dark side.
Perhaps you're right. Very well. Send your recruit to the temple, give him this medallion, and the Watchman will know to grant him passage. When he arrives, I will consult with the Jedi Council. We will do what we can.
And then a conversation with Master Yuan. That happens immediately.
Master Yuan, I believe I have the coordinates for the Fount of Rajavari.
Kaizen mentioned as much. Padawan, I just received a very disturbing message. For you, from Nail and Rala.
Oh, that's the name.
Survival. Mine, my villages, and yours, Jedi. Interesting to think about. You fooled my people. It doesn't matter. There's other routes to the Fount of Rajavari. Interfere, and I'll kill you.
Big words for someone who's never tried to fight me yet.
Fallen then, and he wants you dead. You must be vigilant.
He may have found another route, but we're the ones with the map.
Yes, the coordinates. Please, let me see them.
I mean, I don't know whether this is true for the character or whether it's a boast or what. But, yeah, I mean, none of these really feel like intelligent things to say.
I can sense it's right, Master Yuan. So the second coordinate must be the Tythos Ridge.
Yes, those fit exactly. But that leaves this coordinate. We can't triangulate the Fount of Rajivari without it. Perhaps it's a rock formation.
With two of us, the search would take half as long.
Padawan, look. In the map's code, there's something else hidden here. A warning? The Fount of Rajvari has mechanisms for intruders. Only those who know Rajvari's path will walk through unscathed to gain his wisdom.
Yeah. So we'll find out what Rajvari's path involves, and it's very un-Jedi-like thinking. So it might feel a bit weird to follow the correct Rajvari choices playing as a Jedi, particularly if you're trying to go for being a very light side Jedi, which I'm not actually going to bother with. I'm not going to be taking every light side choice at every opportunity, because I think life's a bit more grey than that. But I'll try and make sure that I make the decisions that get us through Rajvari's path unscathed.
Rajavari's philosophies are somehow the way past these mechanisms. Likely traps.
We know Kaleth was Rajavari's stronghold, and excavators have uncovered ancient computer terminals in Upper Kaleth. Those terminals might hold answers, if they weren't all locked with passwords.
The hilt of the first blade accessed the coordinates of the Fount of Rajavari. It could unlock these terminals too.
Of course. Those engravings, some of them resemble security algorithms. Go to Upper Kaleth and investigate those terminals for any clue. I'll wait here for Kaizen. We're close, Padawan, I know it.
Yes, patterns engraved into a lightsaber hilt can look like security algorithms. That's how coding works. I'm sure of it, and now because we've left, we can't get back in until the next time we have a quest that leads us in, I guess. Ooh. That's a fancy mount. Big sort of spiky fox that had glowing blue bits. Hopefully there is a quest to pick up here. No, still not. I'm sure that I did this one with a consular before.
Do not pause here. Master Yolo and I are having a private conversation.
I don't know what unlocks it though. Basically, it's a quest to find out whether their individual Padawans are having I don't want to say having an affair, but in love and engaging in a romantic relationship. And then you come up here inside the ruins of Kaleth, where they're hanging out, and you can decide whether to turn them in or not. Other than one time to find out what happens if you choose to turn them in, I've let them do as they want. Because no romantic attachments feels kind of stupid to me as an axiom. Axiom? I think axiom is the right word for the Jedi. If they had been allowed romantic entanglements, that would have solved a lot of problems in the prequel trilogy. It would have solved a really big problem, and there's also a quest from him. Can I speak to him and get it now?
Protecting the ruins in this camp is getting to be a full-time job.
He asks you to kill Hornoxes, or what are they? No, that's a Flesh Raider. Horanth. He asks you to kill Horanths. as they're breeding out of control, and he wants you to kill males and females to stop them laying eggs, I think. And you also go around and destroy some of the eggs to make it so that they don't become a swarm and overwhelm the Jedi initiates and padawans who are training around here.
Jedi, you came.
Jedi talk. Learn power.
What happened at the temple? What did the masters say? Tell him.
Jedi talk.
You're now a student. Crazy. It's a done deal. Training will be good for you.
You'll learn to use power and use it wisely. You'll gain mastery over the Force and over yourself.
Hopefully.
You hear that? You get what you wanted. Hunt power, Jedi power, the Rock Den, all of it.
That thing Jedi hunt. Hunter that Jedi hunt. Hunt Rock Den.
He means you can hunt everything that belonged to him. The other Flesh Raiders, me, and he's leaving.
Jedi prize. Jedi hunt.
I didn't think you would do that.
That's going to go well, isn't it?
Helped him. You saved me. I know my way back to the village. The path isn't too hard from here.
Seems like it's a long way around, but and he went that way, which is probably for the best, because that takes him this way around. So it's the long way around compared to going this way, but it doesn't take him through Flesh Raider territory, which is all to the better, because it means he won't get captured again, or just killed, just straight up killed by Flesh Raiders. I don't think you ever find out how that goes for the Flesh Raider, the Force-sensitive Flesh Raider. I mean, hopefully it goes okay, but I can't see it going terribly well, unfortunately. Not really got anything I would need to sell. Got a hand in the Twi'lek village. What was it called again? Kalikori. Right. I almost called it Kaleth, but that's wrong. This is Kaleth. Yeah, these are the two Morrison and Spanios. They're the two Padawans who are romantically involved. Oh yeah, the quest that I thought was down there is actually up here. It's actually marked on the map. Nice. That was a bit uncomfortable, wasn't it?
Master Rajvari's gone. The Council survived. We failed. They'll come for us. They'll have to lay siege if they want to take us prisoner. We can't give in. Master Rajvari's fifth principle says, showing mercy to an enemy creates a spiral of destruction. We'll take plenty of Jedi with us.
Yeah, it's also argued that just killing every enemy creates a spiral of destruction. Flingirl. So who knows?
It's impossible! Why would my master assign me a trial that can't be done?
What are you carrying on about?
Oh, you startled me. I didn't see you approach. My master says there are valuable materials behind that boulder over there. But get this, the blasted thing can't be moved. My instructions were to go to a platform in the ruins. Meditate and let the Force empower me. But I've meditated till I can't see straight and nothing.
You're quitting then?
You admit defeat? You're just going to give up?
What else am I supposed to do? So I'm gonna get drummed out of the Order because I can't move a rock that can't be moved. It's absurd. Hey, what if maybe you could help me? Are you good at this meditation thing?
I mean, this is clearly trying to get us to help him out, and I know what happens if you do, but I'm curious about... I mean, yeah, I am kind of curious about like what happens if you just tell him no, but that doesn't really progress you through the mission, I don't think. Oh, I don't imagine it would.
I don't know, but I'm game to try.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. So, just kneel at the altar nearby. Supposedly, if you find deep inner peace, you'll be able to move the boulder. If you fail, I can tell my master it wasn't just me who couldn't move it.
So what happens here is you have a go... Well, I mean, yeah. Assuming that you do agree, and assuming that you have the option to not do anything. Huh. They're a Jedi Knight, a Jedi Sentinel. Apparently they get to... have a go at this quest as well. So it's any Jedi. Any Jedi. Oh yeah, okay, and we have move the rock. Commune with the light. Giant rock.
You did it! I can't decide if I'm ashamed that I couldn't do it or happy that my mission is complete. There was supposed to be something important behind the boulder.
Maybe it's just not apparent.
Then we should continue the search.
But...
Iniki.
Master Quilljake, why are you here?
Wana wada blota wijawa. O wamawanka matuske. Manchi to ti puna puna. Kabuk nuni snemo. Kunta chuta. Kasuyali kulira. Kanki kum.
But, Master, it's not my fault. I didn't ask for help. I tried to decline.
Interesting that you can back him up, but no, I'm not going to let him put that on me.
That is simply not true, Master Quilljake.
Kunamo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto. Wonki atacha kapa tonka. Jisa picha. Kutogi kumpa. Jiji no lia makechisa.
You. It's all your fault. You ruined my chances.
What?
Kunamo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto.
Thingard was never expected to move that boulder. Communing with the Force is something only a master typically has the clarity to achieve. Apparently that boulder requires a connection with the Force equal to a master. That's what the game is implying. And we have it. So that's nice.
What was he supposed to do? Did you deliberately set him up to fail?
Ubanya. Manchi to ti puna puna. Kabuk nuni snemo. O kakiza spida perupa. Gadwa shiniko higa danulia.
I mean, it is too bad he failed. I'm not quite sure how this is going to come out in tone, though.
I feel sorry for Flingeld. He tried very hard.
Apungi ma chechu. I kutsi nankihe. Dusta barawanga. Ne subul kobo pomo?
Yes. Yes, Master.
Imache. Churon chika chiliska chanaga.
Little shit tried to blame us after he talked us into helping. Yeah, the test feels kind of arbitrary, but on the other hand, it's probably just as well that someone like him isn't in the running to become a Jedi.
Another Jedi today. My 7th. Master Rajavari formed an army from the allies he found past the mountains. We could sure use them now. But they vanished. Just left their servants. Those cannibals in their stupid camps. Master Rajavari's second principle says all life is a battle, even to your last breath. But our allies didn't leave us a choice.
I don't think I agree with that. Not when you're sapient and you can, like, shape your environment to meet your needs. Especially in a society like a galactic one. Or how I assume a galactic society would function if we had a real one to model from.
The bleeding won't stop. Blast it! Why did I watch Vadria's back? Master Rajwari's 7th principle said it. Sacrificing your strength is the path of a fool. I should have just let her die. It doesn't matter. This siege is nearly over. This can only end one way.
So we're getting an idea about what Rajavari thinks people should do. Yeah, okay. And by the time we actually get tested on following those precepts, we'll have Kaizen Fest with us. And there's a thing to do with him. Well, we'll see when we get there. So whilst I was running around exploring, one of the previous times I played this, I noticed this shiny purple thing up here, which is a datachron, and it gives you a permanent boost. I don't remember what this one. You're no longer able to access this datachron. And this makes me think, because I've not been here yet with this character, this makes me think that it binds to account or legacy. And I think it gives you a permanent boost. Well, I think that one was mastery, and there's another one elsewhere here. It's like here, maybe? Outside a cave overlooking... I mean, we'll find it. We'll go there and I'll find it and show you. But it also gives you a boost, and I can't remember what that boost is. Well, I mean, I hope that the datacrons add a permanent boost to your legacy, because I've deleted the characters that initially found them. It seems kind of bullshit and unfair if it's only one character that gets the benefit, and then it locks out your entire legacy, like all of your other characters, to getting that buff. Like, because if it checks against whether your account has gotten the buff in the past and then doesn't let a different character on the same account get that buff by checking, yeah, that seems like bullshit to me. Yeah, all the fights in here are more difficult, as you might suspect, given that it's called it was a +2 something or other. And we're supposed to be checking these things for power cells. Oh, mission items, there we go. Power cells, because it's these robots, or some of these robots, from which we get the power cells to power up the console in here. I think it's just the big ones as well. So like these guys. Heroic 2+. Yeah. Oh no, they've got power cells. I think the yellow indicates that it's a quest item. Yep, there we go, 2 power cells. Nice. Don't have to worry about. Oh, right, okay. I thought she was interrupted. There's also a droid up here sometimes, but it seems to have been defeated. A special mob droid, I mean. We don't quite have enough. So let's attack these droids. Damn it. That was a little bit too much for me. I wasn't paying attention to my health. this do more damage? Yes. Eat rock. Got the last of the power cells we need. Okay. There's the special droid. You can tell it's special because it's got silver and gold markings on the holo display. But I really couldn't solo that. Maybe if I was playing a tank spec, but that's not actually available to me. So that happens at level. Oh, these indicate when they happen, what level they happen at. Cool. Okay. Now I have no idea what the correct choices here are. Oh well, I don't need to know right now. It's not like I'm going to get in a fight with this holographic projection.
Let's try words, shall we? Maybe the battery's not working.
Translation matrix initiated. Power restored. Performing full systems check. Energy level critical. Data storage critical. Speech and intellect nominal. Network access none. I am the gatekeeper. I have slept for over 20,000 years. I am approaching total systems failure.
That's really something.
You're a piece of work, all right.
Oh, come on.
I am the information and speech engine of
That's
Caliph.
not how I wanted to respond.
I control data storage, system logs, and historical archives. I appear to be dying of extreme mechanical damage. I do not recognize you, but I was not made for curiosity, and there is little time before I cease to function. I can transcribe any information you desire to a permanent record. This will be your only chance to recover my data.
Can't you be repaired?
No. I am suffering from a cascade failure. The flaws in my engine are multiplying exponentially, and my death is inevitable. I am not worth mourning. Among the units of corrupted data, the histories of two of Caleth's great lords endure. With the last of my strength, I can provide you with either the history of Lord Avamaravash, the warrior poet, or the history of Lord Maravada, the silent.
So he did say that he's dying, and this will be the last chance to get any information out of him. But this quest is repeatable, so you can still come back to this cave, and this exact same cave, and get power cells from the robots out there, and charge this console back up, and make this choice again. So you don't actually have to take his words at face value.
Tell me more about the lords. Who were they?
Avamaravash, the warrior poet, was a sponsor of the arts and a lover of many women, while Maravada the Silent was a philosopher and a recluse. Avamaravash fought wars and built monuments to our people's glory. Maravada's reign was a time of peace and learning. You must choose whose history to keep.
So these give you different, light side or dark side points. It feels like, given that we're in some kind of brief period of peace between wars with the Sith, it would be a good idea to get information about Avamaravash and how he fought. But apparently that's dark side. Oh, well, whatever.
Preserve the
I'll take
history
it.
of Avamaravash, the warrior poet.
As you wish. This crystal contains the knowledge you seek. Let Kaleth and Tython be remembered. My purpose is fulfilled. Power drain is complete. Systems now terminating. Goodbye.
What did we just get? Oh. A reward box. I'll just equip it. I don't really know what that was or where it went. A relic. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm allowed to carry around relics. Okay. If there was 2 or more of us, then we would be able to manage this this droid, but it's not here, so I mean, off we go, I think. That was quick. I think we can sneak past these guys. But we still have these guys to fight anyway. Get out. Yeah, those guys respawn quickly, so even if you cut your way out, anyone coming after you, as long as they're, well, if they're not very close behind you, they'll still have to deal with the droids. That's fast travel. Just trying to look up on my phone. Oop, damn it, wrong buttons. What choices I should make. I don't really like looking at web pages on my phone. They're not laid out very well, in my opinion. And oh, here we go. Utilities. Apparently these 3, and then these 3, and then these 3, according to this guide. So what does this do? Increases damage reduction. Increases the damage dealt by Force Quake. Increases all healing received by 5%. They sound quite good. Let's reduce the damage we take, shall we? Huh, and that unlocked this stuff. Tidal Force, passive. Oh, I see. These indicate you getting these points. And without having spent the point, you don't get to unlock the next bits in the path. Haha. Okay. That makes sense. Would have been nice if it was somehow explained. Disturbance, telekinetic burst, turbulence, and forcequake grant tidal force when activated. Tidal force immediately finishes the cooldown on telekinetic wave and makes your next telekinetic wave activate instantly and consume 50% less force. This effect cannot occur more than once every 10 seconds. So, telekinetic wave is this one. Oh right, yeah. The ability we got first. So, TK burst, turbulence, and forcequake. Which ones? TK burst, turbulence, and forcequake grant tidal force. Well, we've got forcequake, but I don't think that we've got TK burst or turbulence. Let's speak to this grateful mother.
Jedi, you found my son. Thank you. He told me what you did. He's safe now. I'm glad his kidnapper's with your masters.
Is Vio okay? Last I saw, he was leaving the Flesh Raider camp.
Vio's scars are healing, and the matriarch will tend to his mind. He'll be well again. You have my promise. Whenever the elders speak about the Jedi, I'll speak too. My son will speak. This is our thanks.
Don't mess up again. As if it was their mistake.
I'm pleased I could help.
We wish you well, Jedi. Goodbye, and all the best to you.
Oh, that's interesting. Other players can appear in your cutscenes. XP boost. Does this add to or replace the XP boost I've already got? Don't know that it's worth risking it. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for later.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
And now, Jedi Temple. That's not quite finished. Cooling down.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
So that's speed back on this jet bike. I know it's called a jet bike because it looks vaguely like a bike, the way that you ride it, but bikes are called bikes because they're bicycles. There's two things. And they go in circles. So a jet bike, to actually be a bike, would probably actually need two things that are cyclical that provide the propulsion. Which maybe that jet bike does. I mean, it's got two turbines. I suppose that probably counts. But there's a lot of jet bikes that probably don't actually match.
Master Yuan, I have the clues we need.
Oh, padawan. Back already? What clues did you find?
The terminals held the last words of Rajavari's apprentices.
So the Jedi besieged Kaleth after Rajavari tried to kill the Council, and his apprentices held the line all by themselves. Remarkable.
I think I have everything I need. Should we focus on getting to the Fount of Rajavari?
Yes, and when Kaizen brings us the final coordinate, you can... Wait, where is Kaizen? It's been... How long was I working?
Should I look for him?
I could go and find Kaizen, just to make sure he's alright.
He mentioned the waterfall caves, didn't he? If Kaizen has the last coordinate, you can triangulate the Fount of Rajavari. There's no time to waste, Padawan. Go, and may the Force be with you both.
Ooh, level 12. I've got a new hat. Did anything else unlock? No. That gets unlocked at 16. Increases the critical chance of Force Quake by 15%, and its critical damage bonus by 30. Nice. But I've probably got some new things to learn from the trainer. I mean, I can probably find out. Yes, see trainer. Rejuvenate. Immediately heals the target. So a small burst of healing and then a heal over time or a hot. Whereas this is a slow activation heal. Did I somehow manage to remove that power? Yes, I did. Okay. No, here we are. This one. I keep making that mistake.
A Jedi seeks to improve himself through study. May the Force be with you.
I don't know what it is about these steps, but you can sometimes get caught on them, like they're a physics object. There we go. Just happened. Like they're a ledge that your character is running against but can't get over. That's why I tend to jump when I'm near them, because otherwise I tend to vibrate a bit before getting unstuck. Oh, well, I've got fast travel available again, so why don't I fast travel? It's nice having it cool down after 6 minutes. It's handy. Mastery by 16 and power by 6 for 60 minutes. May as well. Oh hey. I spent 5,000 to expand my inventory and I've already got 6,000, although the next expansion is 20k. Almost ran into that, didn't I? Oxy Beast. Maybe I was wrong when I said that there was... Maybe it's down here. I'll investigate later. There's definitely a bit where there's a waterfall and a cave outside that you follow out, and you come to a drop, or a cliff edge, where there is so is there? No, there's nothing else over there. Don't know why there'd be a droid guarding it, but okay. Where there is another of the datacrons. Not sure why it's necessary to kill all these dudes, but okay, I'll go ahead and do it. Stab. It's probably not necessary to kill all of them. Although we do have to kill at least 12. Oh yeah, there's, if I do this first, it cuts down on the cast time of this, doesn't it? Forgot about that. As I said, we won't be having tight plays today. Make sure next telekinetic wave activate instantly and consume 50% less force. But that can only happen once every 10 seconds. Okay. So, like, probably once every normal fight. So I should open with Forcequake and then hit them with Telekinetic Wave.
Did Nayland hurt you? I can try to treat your injuries.
Can you get more points? Seems weird and arbitrary.
You said you get Jagannath points from hunting. You could start again. Tython, Master Yuan has been at the Jedi Temple for hours. Nayland must have used some force trick to make you think he was Yuan.
He doesn't know about the traps.
He can find it. Whether he can enter safely without the clues I've gathered is another matter.
So he feels that he's been dishonored, and might as well, like. It's interesting that he's got a one-handed weapon, well, a staff weapon, not a staff weapon, like a sword-type weapon there, that you has a small hilt and then a longer attacky bit. But on his usual model, when he's not in combat, the thing on his shoulder is a double-ended staff thing with a nodule on both ends that you attack with, like it was a staff saber. Or a double-ended saber. I'm not quite sure what the name for that is supposed to be. Right, we need to go this way. So, he thinks that he's been dishonored, and there's a test during the trials of Rajavari that you can, I think you can let him take rather than having you take it. And I don't know that I've ever let him take it. Does it hit both of us? Maybe I have tried to let him take it before. The thing is if you don't do what the test asks of you and answer correctly to meet Rajavari's ideals, you lose a few points of favor with him.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
What does this do? Kaizen Fest reaction, no influence gain. Hand-carved Voss courting jewelry. Give a gift to your companion to increase your influence with them. So there's a system of influence with your companions, where your influence with them can increase. And you can increase that by giving them gifts and by taking conversation choices that they agree with. And there's probably some others, but those are the ones I'm familiar with, that I've met so far, that I've encountered so far. And there's a few that are coming up with this whole Font of Rajavari thing that lose you points with Kaizen, and I don't know. Well, obviously you don't lose enough for him to leave immediately, because I've taken the choices that caused that before, and he hasn't left. But it still doesn't feel good to lose points with your companion for whatever reason. Cannot modify this companion's equipment. That's weird. Wonder why I'm not allowed to take it. Oh, requires medium armor. Right. And am I not allowed to give him gear? Okay, I'm not allowed to give him gear. It's a bit weird, but fine. You would think I can look at his gear. You would think I'd be able to give him new stuff to equip. Oh. Asshole, thanks. Wow, ouch. Cut that out. What does that do again? Damage and additional... Oh, it's a dot. Okay. Yeah, these guys have got a super annoying ability to throw you backwards. How about you try it, knobhead? I wonder whether force stun works on them. It doesn't say anything about not working on... Oh, they've just defeated the special droid that's up here. There's a... Much like in the previous places where I've noted, there's occasionally a special droid here that you can fight. There's a bunch of this area that you can explore if you feel like it. You can climb up. There might even be chests up there, I don't remember. Oops. Bit of a jumping puzzle if you feel like it, which I don't. But the first test is coming up. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Have to defeat 5 of the of these dudes. Flesh Raider, High Shaman. we go. 4. Oh, there's another one. Well, we're gonna have to defeat him to get out anyway, so. Apply the dot. And then struggle with the jumping puzzle, because the jump doesn't like happening unless it feels like it. There we go. Here we are.
No further, Seeker. You come here unpurified. It is an insult to Rajivari's memory. Rajivari's apprentices were flawed, but they walked the fire and were reborn.
There we go. He wants to have a go at it.
Only a personal sacrifice will show your strength and resolve, Seeker. Will you be purified by flame?
I don't know. I mean, let's give it a shot, but I don't know whether this will get us both.
If my followers are weak, I am nothing. Purify Kaizen.
Powerful words, but self-sacrifice is the path of a fool. The Fount of Rajivari is not kind to intruders.
Yeah, there we go.
Flee or suffer.
He approves, but it wasn't the correct answer. Okay. Let's see what influence 0. It didn't even help. Great. Okay. Cool. Thanks, game.
So you made it after all. I hoped your head would be Nayland's trophy by now. I came here to prove myself to Nayland, but the traps, it doesn't matter. You're the enemy. If I can still hold a blade, I can stick you in the heart.
Yeah, the correct answer here is to not show him any mercy. If you try and heal him, or just take it, then you just take damage, and it's the incorrect response.
That makes you my enemy. Sparing you will only lead to greater destruction.
Ah, a disciple of Rajivari after all. Go now. You've earned the right.
It is an illusion. The next one's not an illusion. Not an illusion, though. I don't remember what the correct answer is. I think it's... This is the fight to the last, so I think it's attack the stone. But I mean, all of these seem like it.
I will not die without a fight.
All of those options seem thematically to be fight to the end. Like, endure it, meditate to do better, like to resist the poison. They all seem like active, well, maybe not active, but they're like resisting to the end, aren't they? Oh well, we got 2 of 3. That's not terrible.
Of course, here is the other. Seekers of forbidden knowledge always have their pursuers. If you came for Nayland Ralok, he has been and gone. So much is fleeting. But I remain. And I remain the man I was. Rajivari.
This is no hologram. I Can't trust anything here. This is always the rude option. I don't really feel like going with that one, but...
You can't be alive. The Council struck you down thousands of years ago.
Your pet is brighter than he looks. When my body failed me, I refused to become one with the Force. How could I? The Jedi were still imperfect.
There was no need for his rudeness.
Here, in my laboratory, I had refined certain devices. I could give one chosen apprentice decades of experience in a day. An apprentice to become worthy to carry my vision.
Interesting. I think his top, like the segments on it, is the same as Master Yuan's.
Your wisdom and knowledge were preserved through you and these devices you created.
I have waited for new acolytes. I believed Nayland Rallock was a suitable candidate. Disappointment. Nayland walked through the traps instead of solving them. He suffered greatly. You at least survived with your mind intact. Nayland, alas, did not.
I know the knowledge he gathered was twisting his mind.
I miscalculated. Nayland's mind wasn't equal to the wisdom he demanded. I have made not a successor, but a monster.
Dingus.
Nayland will not remake the Jedi. He wishes to destroy them and everything else on this world, beginning with the Great Forge, where lightsabers are made. Without the Forge, the Jedi lose their martial power. You must stop Nayland before he destroys it.
Maybe I should be spicy with him.
Perhaps I can correct your mistake.
That weapon won't suffice against Nayland, but you carry the hilt of the first blade, an old friend. A simple procedure would convert it to a working lightsaber hilt, and perhaps a crystal from the Forge caves to power it, given its age.
Tell me where I need to go.
Pass through the caves and seek the Forge at the mountain summit. Stop Nayland, this abomination my knowledge has created.
Give me your wisdom instead.
My mind is stronger than Nayland's. I could be the acolyte you wanted. Use your device on me.
Cannot. The devices were spent during Nayland's procedure.
Not bad.
Stop Nayland before he destroys the Jedi Order. Someday, I will see it saved.
Just done two things that... oh, right. Got to choose one of these. That Kaizen Fest disapproved of. Doesn't seem to have done much. Oh, right, that changes his appearance. Requires crew member appearance authorization. But these two don't, apparently. Yeah. Alright. Don't really care about any of those options, to be honest. Welcome, nomads. Yep. Knights of the Old Republic. No, hold on. The Old Republic, not Knights of the Old Republic. Knights is an older game. I wonder what that was. So this is an MMO. Knights of the Old Republic is not multiplayer. The Old Republic is... What have I got? Why can't I put those on? Oh well. I have tried playing Knights of the Old Republic a bit in the past. Didn't really enjoy it. It was awfully slow. And I didn't feel particularly compelled to keep going past once I got to the first planet. But this is much more fun. For me, anyway. I'm playing as... yep, it's an MMO. I'm playing as a Jedi Sage, which is one of 2 paths in the Jedi Consular. So there are 4 kind of archetypes. So there's 2 factions. The Sith Empire and the Galactic Republic. Nope, not an emulator. It's just available to play on PC. This came out in 2011. Nope, they didn't shut this down. As far as I'm aware, I mean, it's still running. There's other players. Social window. Who? Showing 100 results for the area of Tython. I don't know whether it's limited to 100 or there is only 100 people playing at the moment, but I mean, if they did shut it down, then they opened it again. So, with your 2... what quest is this asking me to do? The Forge. Wonder why it's telling me to come here when it wants me to come here. Oh well. So, you choose one of... between your the 2 faction options, and then you choose 8 classes, but they're grouped into 4 meta classes. So there's the Jedi Knight, which has the kind of Jedi hero. Knights of the Old Republic might get a HD remake. Cool. So there's the Jedi Knight, the Jedi Consular, and then there's 2 other archetypes with 4 classes split between the 2 that are nothing to do with Jedi at all. You can play as a kind of Han Solo style smuggler or as a Republic commando. I wonder whether we'll be able to manage this. Hopefully. Oh no, he's got loads of health. Luckily, Kaizen Fest is here to help heal us. Yeah, I don't think this is something that we can do solo. Nuts. Didn't manage. Hopefully I'll be able to take those without losing invisibility. I have! Hurrah! Inventory is full. Oh yeah. I should probably actually... Oh no, hold on. I don't need to... fast travel all the way away from here. I can just come to the base of this area. Down here, there's a trader. Combat stim. Why can't I blow him away? Fucking inventory is full. Right. Rid of junk.
Report your ailments.
Sell junk. Fair. Trade in credit certificates. Sell things I can't use. Oh, these are influence gain things. Oh, I've got enough money to expand my inventory though. Influence gain. Influence gain. Why is that not usable? Only usable in player versus player. Okay, well I'm not going to be encountering PvP deliberately. Only usable in PvP. What's the next price? No, that's quite a lot. Increases all experience gained from completing class missions by 25% for 1 hour. Cannot be used. Cannot be combined with generic experience boosts. Okay.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
And that contains armor as well. Alright. Well, we've got more space. Now. So let us continue. No, thank you. I don't want to get thrown around. Right, yes, so each of the classes you can play as has a story associated with it that's almost unique. So the four groupings of two classes have the same story. So the Jedi Consular, which is broken down into Jedi Sage and Jedi Shadow, the Jedi Sage and the Shadow have the same story because they're Jedi Consulars. But that story is different from the Jedi Knight and the other two that I can't remember at the moment. And certainly with the starting zone, Tython for the Jedi is there's starting zones for the Jedi and starting zones for, or a starting zone for the non-Jedi. So there's two planets that you can start on depending on class, and the other faction also has 8 classes grouped into 4 stories, and presumably has 2 different starting planets, one for the Force users and one for otherwise. But I've never played anything of the Sith side because it doesn't appeal to me. It's not my style. Horanths. Get wrecked. I don't know how much of the missions I could go to the other planet and take. I wonder if I can find out with... No. I can't open the galaxy map because I don't have a ship. In the Jedi Temple, there's a shuttlecraft that can take you out to... another hub that's like the faction hub. I can't remember the name of it at the moment because I'm terrible with names. Doing this summons a weird force beastie. These are the crystals you can use. What kind of crystal is it? I don't remember. Stop that. Stop interrupting me. Oh, Jesus. Not sure how I'm supposed to beat this thing. That's improved our gear. Go away. No one likes you. Was that easier just because I had better gear? It feels like it was way easier than usual. What kind of crystal was it that I picked up? I used to know the name, or I used to be able to remember the name. Star Wars Force Crystal. Because it has a name. Kyber crystals, there we go. Kyber crystals grow in force-rich environments, and they come in all sorts of different colors. Like, mostly green and blue, but any Jedi who has a lightsaber, probably, well, certainly pre-Empire, so pre... Return of the Sith or Revenge of the Sith, any Jedi who has a lightsaber went and got Kyber crystals from a planet where they grow naturally. I don't know how they tended to get them after that. I think it depends on which continuity you're talking about. But regardless, the natural ones are all colours but red, I think, because the red ones are supposed to be explicitly grown like in a lab with dark evil force energies infusing them. And I'm not entirely clear on whether it's the emotions of the force that is infusing the crystal as it grows that gives it the color, or hold on, what's the... or whether it's only artificial kyber crystals that you grow deliberately and infuse with negative emotions that can turn red. I don't know if I've quite managed to define that correctly, but I don't know whether changing to a red color is specific to changing color based on force emotion nearby. I don't know whether that is dependent on it being an artificial kyber crystal or whether that just happens with all crystals and it's only the artificial red ones that are red because of the negative emotions infused into them. I'm probably not describing that terribly well. Now, if you're a knight rather than a consular, you do a similar mission to this, but it's at a different place, because this has only got one entrance, and I think you can actually... can you see it from here? Maybe it's this direction. There are 2 forges to make lightsabers at on Tython, and no, we've just walked over there, haven't we? So even if Nail and Ralock destroyed this one, there'd still be another. And even if the person who wants to destroy the other one during the Jedi Knight quest line managed to destroy that one... oh yeah, it's over there. there'd still be another one. Yeah, you can see the route that they would take to go up here. Because when we go back out into the cave that gets us here. Oh, okay, cool. Well, thanks for swinging by. And I hope you enjoyed this enough to want to watch the next time I stream.
This will require a lot of concentration. If you could look out for me.
I'm not sure what these things do in aid of building a lightsaber. Oh, maybe you only get the quest to investigate the Padawans after this point, because the reward at the end of it is a lightsaber crystal. So that's a big kyber crystal, isn't it? Maybe you have to have gotten your lightsaber before you are able to take that quest. And I'm not sure why it would need to be in that order, but... No doubt there would have been a really fancy bit of music there. Oh, he's got some scars, hasn't he? From walking through the fire. I'm surprised this is a lower piece of gear rating. What is this? Mod can be used to upgrade your weapons and armor. Right, and I would need to get to a mod station before I would be able to use it. Okay. So now I actually have my lightsaber. Cool. How's it going, my dude?
Fitting that it's you, armed with the last lightsaber this forge will ever make. Look at her. Another Jedi to nod and preach and do nothing while the Flesh Raiders ravage our home. I know Rajavari's secrets. Horrors that the Jedi, this Jedi, have been chasing, and only I can protect us, our families, and our future.
Let your friends speak.
I'd like to hear what the others make of your opinions.
Nayland, this is... You're going too far. How is this protecting us?
I did this for all of you. If you can't see the danger, I'll show you myself.
Surrender, please.
Listen to your people. This is not what they want.
It'll make sense when you're dead. Let's have this done.
Get back over there. Oh, can't. Okay. And you can now choose... Oh, he can use the Force.
I'd forgotten the smell of my own blood. I yield.
You beat Nayland Rallick? Please, you're not going to kill him.
He has to die. No.
I won't kill him. He can go to the Jedi Temple until his fate is decided.
But we still lose him. The village needs Nayland's help. How are we going to keep it together?
That seems like a pretty empty thing to say.
If you need me, I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you. We'll remember.
We can carry Nayland to the Temple, Master Jedi. He still belongs to us.
Perhaps not, but this is a beginning, not an end.
But I'm not a Trandoshan. Or Trandoshan.
I don't believe in this scorekeeper. How can I be her herald?
It's a weird pronouncement to make.
You're welcome to accompany me, whatever your reasons.
Not sure why or how he has managed to get his eye back. I don't think it's just that he's got a different skin equipped. Oh, maybe it is. His eye is back there, hey? Oh yeah, there we go. Eye is gone. And that equipped. Yeah, changes his skin color as well. Or his scale color, I suppose. I just want to get as far as the part in this cave system where it splits to illustrate. Yeah, there we go. You can even see the other building over there. There's two of them. You can see there's the path that leads up and the other forge. So even if Nayland had managed to destroy this one, there would still have been another. I mean, not that he seems to know anything about the events that happen with the Jedi Knight storyline. Nor vice versa. I wonder what these are for. Maybe it's to power these lights. Oh, okay, so the split's not actually inside of a cave, but it is here. So the Jedi Knight would go that way and follow their own path inside there that leads to a different forge. I just need to get back to here, don't I? So I might as well. Jedi Temple. And this is item modification station. There's one of these here, and there's one on the other planet. Put that in. I don't know if I've got anything else that can act as a mod. Don't think so. Alright. Go. Oh, activate lore object next to. Right, and that gave me another thing that I can use to modify this item. Where does this go? There! Oh, okay, cool. That's that thing, that's that thing, that's that thing, that's that thing. So I could put another, I could put a tuning mod in, enhancement mod, a mod, and a hilt mod. And then I can put a second crystal in. Still haven't got that quest over here. Which is really weird. The first time I did it was on a consular. It was a shadow rather than a sage, but I don't think that affects it. Actually, I want to go to the. Can I get in the cantina? I want to go somewhere that I can sell some of the stuff in my inventory. Yes, I can. Okay, good. Places a mark on your target. Okay, cool. I don't know what that does. Let's train up.
You are wise to seek further enlightenment.
Ooh. Heroic moment. Seize the moment, restoring 2% of your maximum health every 3 seconds. Requires an active companion. Lasts 60 seconds. Nice. Cooldown 10 minutes. Not allowed mounts though. Speeder bikes. I'm only allowed it if I were a subscriber. Which does suck a bit. Surrounds the target in a force shield that absorbs 300 damage and lasts up to 30 seconds. Target becomes force imbalanced and cannot benefit from force armor again for 20 seconds. Huh. Instant 45 force, range 30 meters. And that's passive, cool.
May the force be with you.
Surprised that someone that's level 10 is able to teach us force techniques past level 10. Oops, damn it. I actually wanted to be on the second floor, didn't I?
We have hidden in these forests long enough. It is time.
Yeah, here's the transit shuttle.
What? Ruins and Senate interference?
We came to Tython to rebuild.
They can take you elsewhere.
We've been waiting for you, Padawan. You've already met Master Jarek. This is Master Satil Shan.
I've been treating Nayland Ralak. The pilgrims who carried him here told us of your battle. Remarkable.
I always do good work.
I would have brought a peaceful solution if I could, Master.
Peace is the ideal, Padawan. But there is no shame in defending yourself.
Seems we have much to learn about the villagers. Perhaps we should rethink our position.
Enough, enough. Padawan, the Fount of Rajivari, you actually set foot there? Please, tell me everything.
Master Rajavari himself spoke to me. What was left of him.
You saw a force apparition of Rajivari? This is extraordinary.
Seems you may have been right, Yuan. I apologize. To you and your Padawan.
No longer a Padawan. She carries a lightsaber. She has proven herself. I have only one last question before her training is complete. At the moment, Nayland Ralak is resting in a Kolto tank. When he's well, what should become of him?
Train him as a Jedi. Release him to his people. Keep him prisoner. Dip him in chocolate and send him into space.
Nayland proved he has great strength in the Force. Maybe he has a future with us.
And bring reconciliation between us and the villagers. A sound idea.
We judge you ready to accept your place as a Jedi. Yuan, if you would.
Kaizen disapproves of practically everything.
Before this council, I take from you the title of Padawan. I name you a full Jedi of our order. Honor the past. Work for the future. May the Force be always with you. You've done so well, my student. I'm...
Master Yuan?
Come away. Yuan, can you hear me? Yuan is resting comfortably for now. It seems she's suffering some kind of illness. I can't lie to you. Her condition is grave.
We have some of the finest healers in the galaxy. Can't we treat her?
You knew Yuan was ill and didn't inform us?
Now I see why she was so devoted to my training.
We're sending Yuan to Coruscant. Our researchers there have been recovering artifacts from the first Jedi temple. They may have something to cure Yuan. Take a shuttle and join Yuan on Coruscant. She will need your help.
I will do everything I can to make her well.
Meantime, assure Yuan we will be studying your discoveries about Rajavari. Some of the claims his apprentices recorded bear investigation. When you reach Coruscant, go to our embassy in the Senate Tower and find a researcher called Atros Finn. He'll be expecting you. Good luck. To you both. And may the Force be with you.
Definitely necessary to have a section of our character walking out of the room. That's important. I don't know whether I care very much about keeping Kaizen Foss as an ally. Like, I don't really have very much of an interest in him. The first ally you get, or companion you get as a knight, is a little astromech droid who has more personality and who I enjoy the company of more, quite frankly. If you're playing as a Republic Commando or Vanguard, I can't remember what the archetype is there. You join Havoc Squad and you start to lead Havoc Squad. Bit spoilers for a game that's nearly 10 years old. And the first companion you get is the person who had been Havoc Squad's handler but gets demoted and then joins Havoc Squad. So like he's your squad mate and also your companion. Oh, there we go. There he is. The astromech. Doesn't look much like R2-D2, but still definitely an astromech droid. And the person that you get if you're a smuggler or sharpshooter is someone that has also been double-crossed by one of the people that you face during your starting area story. And it should come as no surprise that given that I've not played any Sith Empire stuff, I don't know what companions you get there. Still no option to get either of these quests. Can you only get this one if you're...
Sorry, I'm busy. Got to make sure the programming on these droids is just right.
Can you only get that if you're a Jedi Knight? That sucks a bit.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
can't possibly have done anything that would prevent me from...
I don't know if I can help you.
Taking this, can I? Oh, here's someone doing this droid challenge. They're using 2 sabers, so they're definitely... Yeah, they're a Jedi Sentinel. Oh well, I guess we're going to Coruscant then. This is quite cool. This atrium, I guess. Big old floating polygon in the middle. Obviously supposed to be getting music stings there as well. Oh, gotta pick one. Item cannot be previewed. Alright, well, let's take this civilian outfit then, I guess. Why has it got boots if he's just got bare feet? For fuck's sake. It's ridiculous. Apparently this is a civilian outfit. Alright. So what's the other one? Ord Mantell, right, yes, that's the name of the planet that you're on if you're a... in fact, we can probably go and visit, actually. If you're an outlaw or a Republic soldier. Not sure why it's necessary to have metal plates on rock flooring, but okay. Maybe it's to cover holes or something. Anyway, this is Ord Mantell, or at least as much of Ord Mantell as you can explore. This area is a volcano that you can get inside the caldera of. and a lot of this is shoreline. This is an island off of the larger island. I can't really be bothered exploring the whole lot right now, but yeah, this is just sort of a settler outpost. I don't remember exactly what it is going on here. The locals are rebelling, or some of the locals are rebelling for some reason. Because they've been incited to it by the Sith Empire, I think. Oh well. Not sure why I can't access orbital stations, but whatever. It's fine. I didn't see any quest markers whilst I was just derping about on the planet, so I don't think... Hey, cool. He's Mon Calamari. So I don't think that you can pick up any quests on the other planet, you know, depending on which one you are. Introduction to group finder, crafting trainers. Let's accept that one. I'm not going to accept that one because no thank you. Not interested. And daily heroic mission. This is where the crafting trainers are, apparently. This is the main station, space station. And there's different turbolifts to... I wonder whether I'm allowed in here. Smuggler, Knight, Jedi Knight, Trooper, Jedi Consular. So these will be the 4 different backgrounds. Ooh, hey. Someone frozen in carbonite.
Stop him! He's a killer!
Well, so am I.
Nice work. You Jedi are just as quick as they say. You don't mind me saying so. A Jedi could make some serious credits picking up a bit of bounty work here and there. You should think about it.
I wasn't aware bounty hunting was even allowed in the Republic.
Yep, some kind of new justice bill. Politicians getting tough on crime. The usual story. You decide you're interested. Check in with the Bounty Brokers Association. They're running a special right now. More than enough bounty contracts to go around. I'd better get our friend here turned in. Thanks again for the help.
I like that one of the options you can have for your characters, like facial cosmetics, is the shape of some goggles with dust blasted around them, so it looks like they've just been out in like a dusty environment with goggles on, riding around exposed, or like having it blown in their face or whatever. That's just advertising that there's strongholds available, which is basically player housing. And these are... this symbol means that they are a trainer for crafting skills. Well, they're called crew skills. And there's a few videos about it on YouTube. So I'm not sure which one I need to pick. Or I think there's... as a free player you get 1. As a preferred or lapsed subscription player you get 2 to 3. And as a subscribed player you get 3. And I'm not sure whether I qualify as having 3 or whether I'm stuck with 2. And I don't know how I would check. No, that's no help. But I also don't think that, as far as I'm aware, there isn't anything to do with... Huh. I wonder whether I'm allowed to go out to any of these. I'll check. Yeah, I don't know whether there is anything story related with the crafting. There might be. There's occasionally. I mean, it depends. There might be some introductory questing. Oh, there's the trooper hangar. I want the Jedi consular hangar. See what it's like. Oh, I'm not allowed. I need to have a ship if I want to get in there. Okay. Oh, hey. Apparently this is just what the Jedi ship looks like. That's the smuggler ship. And that's the trooper ship. Okay. Anyway, that appears to be where I need to go to continue. Board a shuttle to Coruscant. Coruscant. Well, whatever. But we're at 3 hours, so that's the end of the stream. I will be visiting Coruscant next time. I don't know whether I want to do Introduction to Group Finder or Crafting Trainers on stream or not. I mean, maybe I should. Or maybe I should come and pick these up with a different character and go through them and find out whether they're useful or interesting. But yeah, this is where I'll leave it for today. I'll be back on Friday, around about 8 PM. GMT, a little bit after that, more likely. Between now and then, you can find me on YouTube at Vanilla Jester Gaming. I'm also on Twitter at Vanilla Jester, if you feel like talking. I'll also post there just before I go live, or, well, with an update about whether I'm playing or not. Sometimes I'm not feeling up to it or not feeling very well. But I'm usually streaming on the regular, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This recording will be going up on my YouTube tomorrow, I expect. So if you've missed bits of it, or you want to pause whilst the subtitles are on because you didn't quite manage to read the alien language bits before they moved on, well, fair enough. Sometimes I would like to be able to pause the conversation to read all of it. You can do that there on YouTube. I hope to see you again. Whether that's on Friday or not is up to you. And until I see you again, I hope you have a nice time, and goodbye.